Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you as always. We are not gonna hold on any longer. We are gonna get started. So this reading is for the lovely, amazing Libras. So this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the collective. We're gonna get started and see what's going on with you and your boo. Why y'all in separation for? What's happening with you and your boo? What is causing you guys to be in separation? Too many cards, too many cards. I will take these two. I will not take this pile. So we got compromise, and we got pride and ego. One more card. And we got here purge. So in this situation, someone did not want to compromise about something, whether it is for you guys to stay connected, whether it is for you guys to it was just something that was compromised. Like, say example, you had to move to another place. It's like this person was just like, nah, yo, I'm not gonna move there. I don't want to. Or, just something that they did not want to compromise, whether it was you or your partner. And the reason why is this person had their ego and their pride really in their headspace. It really made them be stubborn. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. They did not want to, they wanted it their way, and that's it. They did not want it any other way. We have here Magician. We have here the Knight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. Now, what I feel is this is past energy. This is what's going to be in the new future, for sense. And I'm going to take this one last card. So, with your person, currently, what is going on is they are not purging. They are not releasing this negative energy. They are definitely keeping and holding on to this pride and ego, because the purge card came in reverse. Okay, so they're holding on. They're holding on. But like I said, what I like to see that in the future, what's going to happen is this person is going to learn how to manifest and actually get passion and desires. They're going to walk away from whatever it is that's holding them back here with the Eight of Cups energy, be able to have that fuel and fire from the Knight and take that action, that passion, that spirit, that creation, ambition. It's just like spark of inspiration, and then they'll be able to actually manifest things that they want in their life. So there is going to be a beauty of the situation. Whoever is in this stuck energy is going to come out of it, which I really do like. We have here the Judgment card. So the Judgment card, final review. Like I said, there is a sense of coming out of this energy, that this whoever in this connection, there's gonna be someone that's going to evolve into something greater, going to basically say, you know what, forget the past, I am moving forward. I am not going to be the person I used to be. There is a sense of growth that's definitely going to happen in this connection. But like I said, it doesn't feel a sense of it happening now. It does really feel a sense of currently they're still in their ego and pride, but the future is looking bright. It does look really great. Now, I am a little drawn to the fact of this Knight of Wands card. It's a guy kissing this girl's hand. And don't worry about the genders of who's who. But it's like, I feel like it's like they're going to have a new sense of love. Now, with you or with another person, there's someone in this connection. And the reason why I'm saying it like that is because Spirit's saying that some of you guys are going to reunite with your partner. And some of you guys are going to be like, you know what? I deserve so much more. And I'm no longer going to be waiting. I'm no longer going to be, which you shouldn't be waiting ever, boos. But I just feel a sense of that someone's like, you know what? Go kick rocks. I'm over it. I'm good. I'm better than this. And then you'll find what you're looking for. When it's here with the Four of Cups, like I was saying before, it's a missed opportunity. It's a situation. There is someone in this connection that is not going to go back, and that is perfectly fine, because you'll be standing in your power, and that is really great. So we have here the Two of Swords, and we actually have the Magician card once again. So a lot of when you step into your power, you are going to be unstoppable. It's like things are just going to be flowing, going to be happening. It's like bam, 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 boom. It's like, why did I keep myself so stuck and stagnant from before? Now, what I want to talk about is the Two of Swords here. Now, if you can see, hopefully, in this card, you have the girl with her one knife. Clearly, there's blood in the water, and then you have all these little demon things kind of like around her, zombies or whatever. Now, what this card is, what I liked about it when I read it in the book, is they talk about how she's precise. She knows that she's outnumbered. She knows that she's the only one. She ain't got no team. She's already looks like she's a little bit hurt. And she's like, you know what? Instead of me attacking, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to work on a strategy. And then I'm going to go forward. She waits to make her move. She doesn't just move. She plans it out. Goes through the information. Owning that energy. Acting once instead of 5 times. And that's how the magician energy definitely comes through in regards to this connection in this reading. There's, like I said, I feel a sense of someone definitely leveling up and stepping into their power. We have here the Queen of Swords. Interesting, this actually came out just for your fellow cousin, Aquarius. We also have here the Princess of Pentacles. And we have here the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this is going back to the energy of what you're not feeling. So here with the Queen of Swords, there's just a sense of, so with the Queen of Swords, she is the type that's just like, she blunt. She's sassy, she witty, she gonna tell you like it is, whether you get hurt or not, she don't care. She believes in fairness, she believes in, like, listen, you see how she has her hand, like, just up, she's like, stop, I don't want to hear no more what you're saying, I already know what it is, I already know what I want, there's nothing more that you can do. It's just, she owns it. Now, she can be considered an icy cold, but it's just because she's blunt and she's straightforward in regards to what she's saying. So here that I have with the Princess of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. With the Pentacles energy, this is about structure. It's about business. It's about, you know, kind of getting stability and going forward. This person currently right now isn't at that stage. They will be there. With the Princess energy, it's kind of like, think of the Page, where it's like a new beginning, a new start. It's that child type of energy. Right now, this person isn't at that stage. They will be when they definitely get into this Knight of Wands energy, but currently there's a sense of being stuck. Now, what I feel here from when you master your mind space and you can get into that Queen of Wands energy, actually, you know what? Queen of Wands. That's actually a really good energy to get into. But I meant to say Queen of Swords. But Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. And actually, that's beautiful that I said that, because when you master your mind space, you're able to be more passionate, be more ambitious, be more inspired. And I really like that. Throughout this reading, we do have a lot of fire and actually air energy, which is a good combination if you can use it towards what you need. But there needs to be a sense of structure, balance, you know, understanding what you want, understanding where you're gonna go in regards to this situation, in regards to actually everything in general, in my personal opinion. Let's see here. Is there anything that your partner wants to say to you, the person that's causing this kind of ridge between you and the connection? Is there anything that they would like to say? Speak now, forever hold your peace, boo boo. Reluctant to talk. It's probably feels like pulling out teeth sometimes to talk to this person. We got here, the grass wasn't greener. It's sad that sometimes it takes you to separate from a person in a connection for them to see the true value of what you bring to the table. But it happens. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Now, what Spirit wants me to talk about is, they're like, listen, everyone does that. And it's like, it's about getting to that point where you don't do that. There's so many little things we take for granted. There's people that out there that can't see and you can see. There's people out there that don't have 10 fingers and you do. There's people that are out there that don't have family and you have family. Whatever the situation is, a lot of times that we don't even realize the things that we do have an appreciation. This person realizes at some point, it doesn't feel like it's right away, but if they realize at some point, you know what? Oh shoot, my partner actually was the best thing for me. We have here, I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. Like I said, it's not now, but there is a point. When they get to the point of this judgment and they get into this, when they get to the point of judgment, they realize they have to walk away and release. They get into the Knight of Wands energy, and then they're able to manifest and embody that magician energy. But the first things, before you can even get to the judgment state and get to the stage of walking away, you have to master the mind and be in that Queen of Swords energy. This person has a road to go down, and there's certain stops along the way that's going to lead them to where they need to go, but it's a process. It's a process. Like, I don't feel a sense of this being like a couple weeks. It's literally a process. They have to fight against their ego and their pride, and they have allowed that voice to be so strong that it has overpowered everything else. We have here, I don't know if I can meet your expectations, and I have here, I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. They put you on a pedestal. You did not ask to be put on a pedestal. Whoever it is that's the opposite person in this connection, you got put on a pedestal. You never asked to be put there, but this person did. And because of that, they're like, well, I'm not good enough. I can't do this, or I'm gonna need this much amount of money, or I need this big house before I can get this person, and da 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 da. There's just things that they said in their head, and it was just like they looked at your success and saw lack thereof their ambition. And instead of pursuing you and understanding that you don't care about that, your ambition is yours and theirs is theirs, they were like, you know what? I'm not good enough for you. I can't. They may have not said it in those words, but they pull away. Every time the connection would get to a point where it's just like you guys are like good and everything's going good and you guys are on the right path, and that love is in the air. Things are just flowing, and you finally think like, okay, there's change. Like it's and then boom, ghost, cut, distance, whatever way that they do it. They do, as much as some of y'all like, really, they feel bad. If they felt so bad, why do they keep doing it? Understand that this person is doing the best that they can, whether you can see it or not. They're not trying to hurt you, but unfortunately, they are doing it anyways. Is there anything else? We have here the Six of Cups. It did come in reverse. I'm going to read this from the actual book so that you can hear the precise messages. Give me a second. Wouldn't it be nice if I had like a Google find on the book? It's like, please find me the Six of Cups in reverse. Anyways, so this card in reverse, it says the past is coming back to haunt you. Trapped in time, your unresolved childhood trauma is affecting you and stunting your growth. By living in the past, you're missing out on joyful moments that are right in front of you. Rose-colored glasses strew your perception on what should be reverse what your reality reflects. So it's funny enough because I feel as if that you're embodying this a little bit of similar energy to the Aquarius. Not the whole reading, but some of it. Of these points were talked about of wearing foggy glasses, not seeing the truth of the matter, justifying things like, well, they didn't mean to just ignore me. What? They're grown. They know better. Don't justify that. And there's so many things that we'll justify in a situation because of whatever it is, of the scarcity of being alone, or I've been with this person for so long, and what is everyone gonna think, or yada 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 yada. The story that's being told. Okay. We have here, process your past wounds with compassion and loving care. So when you're thinking about the things from the past, just go through it. Go through a process of just understanding that, you know what, you did the best you could, or the situation was what it was, and there's nothing that you can do to change it. All you can do right now is move forward in regards to the next steps. Treat yourself like you are a small child who just wants to be seen and heard and tend to her needs. Acceptance for who you are versus playing your idyllic self with help, you move forward with an authentic power. So when you go through, when you get past this illusion, you're able to see yourself in a different way. Remember I was saying here before with the Queen of Swords energy, she fierce, she says it as it is, she's sassy and she's straight to the point, and people are like, dang, she cold, but she's all about fairness. She's gonna tell it like it is. She's like, why beat around the bush? I'm gonna go straight to the source and just say what it is. And there needs to be a sense of that energy of just accepting what has happened, and starting the healing process, and turn the tables on time. You know, stop repeating the same cycles over and over because of this past wound, this past situation. Take personal responsibility and step into your own potential. Be proud of who you have grown to be, flaws and all. Sense of love, sense of self-worth. Definitely when you go back and you heal the things from the past, you can move from the situation. And I do feel a sense of both parties having something from the past, some sort of trauma that is repeating this step. I was actually telling some friends of mine that I did a reading for recently about understanding that the reason why they've come into union with one another is because they're on the same frequency. Because when I did the reading for them, they both had the same end result of, oh shit, like I don't want to tell them their business, but they both had the same thing at the end of it, whether it was career, whether it was love, whatever it was, right? And I told them, I was just like, you see why that you guys both have the same things, because you're both on the same vibrational frequency. The reason why certain relationships don't work is because one person evolves higher than the other, and it's just too much friction, there's too much, it's just not gonna work out. It's just contradiction, contradiction, contradiction. So when it comes to the situation is, I do feel like both of you do have a trauma. Both of you have some sort of sense of ego and pride that's keeping you trapped. And once you master your mind and get into that space is when you can go through the process of releasing, of purging, and going through the judgment and getting into the true power and being who you really are. And understand everybody has flaws. There ain't one person here that has flaws. And I've heard some people's flaws before, and I'm like, what? Like, that's a thing? Or like, what are you talking about? It does not look like that, or it isn't like that. And but to them it is just so powerful. So understand that at the end of the day, there's always going to be someone prettier, and there's always going to be someone that's not as pretty. And at the end of the day, that is what it is. There's going to be someone bigger, there's going to be someone smaller, there's going to be someone more rich, there's going to be someone more poor. It has to even out, the yin and the yang, you know, the equal of the balance. There's always going to be good, there's always going to be bad. Understand that it should not hold you back. Okay? Speaking of power, it will not hold me back ever again. Okay? So I do wish you guys so much love and peace on your journey. Remember to keep that head held high. Keep that chin up. Until next time, it's your girl Shine. Deuces.